Yo, what's going on, man?
What's going on? How you doing?
Good, and yourself?
Good. I'm on my way to rehearsal right now.
Dude, I won't keep you for too long, but want to dig into the show and, of course, the new single and all the success breaking into sequence coming up in the world.
Coming up, maybe.
About, about damn time, man. You know, I've been a fan since day one, so I'm happy for
I
all the
know.
success.
Yes, thank you. Well, we'll see what happens when this album drops. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
and first single and all that.
Yeah, so that's really what the show is about, right? Celebrating the single release of Meant to Be going down Friday, April 3rd, Parish Room inside House of Blues of Anaheim.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we got some bands coming out that we haven't really played with before. I think Knowing Forever. I don't know. Do you know that band?
I don't know. I was hoping you
You
could tell
don't?
me about him.
You know, they're friends with I think Joe. Joe and Chris put all this together. I know about some of the other bands. I can tell you
Okay.
about them. Uh, so Playa is
Yeah.
playing. That's Fieldy's son's band.
Uh,
I think Wolf's son is also in that band.
okay.
So I think they're like a new metalish band. And from what I heard of them, they really bring me back to the roots of that whole new metal movement. So pretty excited about that. I can't wait to see those guys jam.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then we have Fractures. So I don't know if you know, but Fred, the drummer from Fractures, filled in for David when we
Oh,
did a short stint. So he filled in. We're really good friends with those guys. They're from San Diego, and I think they just dropped a record on Cleopatra. I think. Um, and then after that, I think it's Boulevard of Eyes. I don't. Do you know that band? It's
is
got
it Mrs. Trujillo?
Yep. It's got Mr. Trujillo, and then a couple of our buddies are in that band as well. So I think they're playing direct support to us. So it should be a pretty good night
And
before we play.
before the real party gets started. And imagine you're going to be playing the new single at the show.
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to be playing a bunch of new material just because we really haven't played any of this new material out. I mean, we played maybe a couple shows and started playing it there, but I think people just want new music from us, right? So that's what
It's
we're going to
time.
play.
It's time. It's time. And some special guests. Can we talk about any of the special guests that'll be there that night? Anyone jumping up on stage?
We got some things on the stove, but I don't want to give anything away.
Hmm.
I'll tell you after.
Could be maybe some of the people that you mentioned earlier might be in the house.
Maybe I'm not sure. I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know.
some people jumping up on stage and jamming a little bit.
Yeah, we got some people jamming with us. I mean, you've heard the record, so you know that there is a song on our record that is featuring someone else. So we're going to bring that person up for sure.
Beautiful, beautiful. And
Yeah.
dude, congratulations on the deal with can we talk about that with TLG and Zoid, the label group?
It depends. When is this airing?
It's gonna air the the 27th next weekend.
Next weekend? Yeah. Let's talk. Yeah, thank you. You can talk about that.
Tell me how that came to be. I mean, I've known Denny and those guys for a while now, so it's really cool to see you two together.
Man, it kind of just fell in our laps, honestly. We had been working with another distributor that wanted to put out our record, and they were kind of like beating around the bush for quite some time. And I think eventually they just ghosted us,
Oh,
right? So we were like, oh, well, we were going to release this. So we kind of went back to the drawing board and said, okay, do we just want to drop this out into the ether? Do we want to go through the process of just shopping it, right? So I think we all sat down and said, let's just try shopping it real quick, and then if nothing comes out of that, we'll just drop it into the ether. And Denny was one of the companies that was interested. TLG Zoid was interested, so um, we thought, hey, this is a good fit. We had really good conversation. He really enjoyed the music. He loves the sonics of it, and that's what I want people to hear. I want people to hear the music and the sonics of it because I think that the product that we put together is not like anything that's out there right now in this current day, for sure.
Yeah, dude, and like I've told you before, man, big growth from you, especially on this record. I mean, you're taking your vocals into different places and different instruments, and a little piano in there and stuff. I really think that the growth on this record is all in part on you, and you really spreading your wings.
Yeah, I mean, thanks. I mean, it's that's what being a musician is all about, right? Always growing. You can't just stay stagnant or you're going to have the same record over and over again,
Unless
right?
you're AC/DC or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the old school, right?
Yeah.
But these days you always have to evolve. You always got to get better, and that was like one of the things that that David playing with David really taught me is I got to keep getting better, you know, and then um, that increased twofold when I got into a band with BC, David's replacement, because when we first started jamming together, we had no idea how we would actually meld with each other musically. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And so I got the crazy opportunity to do some Head PE stuff with Head OG, with the OGs from Head PE. And when BC approached me with that, he was like, we're going to do these songs. And I said to him, but bro, I can't rap. And he said, well, you better learn. Don't you want to get better? I'm like, okay, you got me. So I had to sit down and basically learn how to rap and memorize Jared's like 350 plus words per song. It's crazy. But dude, that taught me a lot. That helped me grow exponentially, you know, just getting that viewpoint from a different angle because I've
Hmm.
never even been in that. I've never done that genre, you know.
I'm curious too about BC contributing. I know he contributed musically to the new album as well.
Yeah, yeah. So we finally got into a position where we were all comfortable with each other and able to write with each other, and cool. It was all in the studio, and then I would hear it back and go, okay, um, I think this is weird here, this is weird here, and BT, and I would put my vocals over it, and then he would change it around me. So it was kind of cool. We kind of played off of each other how David and I used to play off of each other.
Amazing, man. And of course, the album sounds great, produced by Chris Collier.
Yes. So that was one of the things that we had to have. We had to have Chris back at the helm. He's my best friend. Grew up with him like 12 years old. Started my first band with him and everything. He just always takes things sonically to that next level. You know what I mean? Um, it took us longer to mix this record with him because I wanted more of that like raw sound, and I think it's rawer than some of his other productions,
Mm.
but there was a lot of back and forth in the mix process on this one.
Good to work with a guy like that who knows you inside out, and you have that trust and relationship with you where he's not scared to approach you or push you, and vice versa. You're not scared to push him either.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, there's just that mutual respect between us, and he knows where I can go and what I can do with my voice. So he'll know, hey, try this, or he won't tell me something that he knows I absolutely can't do. You know, the recording process was super simple with him because he lives out in Vegas. So we drove out there, tracked all the drums, then the guys came and tracked all the guitars, and then I went out there and laid down all the vocals in 2 days. It was great.
And dude, I'm curious, what was that first band that you guys started? What was the band name? I'm always curious about the early band
Oh,
names.
the band name, the first band that we started, or we didn't start it together, but my other buddy actually started it, and we were the players in it. But it was called Death at Dawn.
Death at Dawn. That's a good
Yeah,
one. Is that where you
yeah.
did the blackened cover?
No, no, no. So the funny thing about that band is we were like 11 and 12 years old, right? So we didn't have a singer in that band, and I remember we were like, okay, well, we got to find a singer, or you know, so we put our names into a hat and to try to figure out who's going to sing, and then a question mark for a singer. and I ended up drawing my name 3 times from this hat,
Wow.
right? I was like, oh crap! So now I got to sing. I got to learn how to sing. So what I did was, um, I learned every single Metallica song on guitar from Kill 'Em All to the Black Album, and I
Wow.
learned how to sing and play those songs. So that's basically how I got started. Right, was
Wow.
Metallica, and then it just later on, Chris and I were working on our other band, Dim Tribe's record, and we thought, hey, you know what, let's do a cover. And so he was already going to be working on the Blackened cover for just for fun. I was like, hey, let's do that as a Dim Tribe song. So then that's how we did that Blackened cover, which if you have it's on SoundCloud, because we didn't put that out on the DSPs.
I love it, man. And it's funny to hear that you were like the reluctant singer, like didn't want to be the guy.
Yeah, no, I definitely didn't want to be the guy.
And then to make it even better, your first vocal influence is you learning all the oh yeah and all the, all the Hetfieldisms to begin with before
Oh yeah,
finding your own sound.
I didn't do those parts, but definitely like the off to never, never land, all that kind of stuff,
I love it,
just to
man.
get the inflection.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, that's how it works. Just like learning a riff, you learn to play someone else's riff, and then you start writing your own riff. Same thing vocally.
Yes, exactly, because you pick up on why they change to those notes, eventually, and all the
Mhm.
chord progressions and everything, and then you add that into your own writing style.
So you were a guitarist first, though, right? That's where it started with guitar.
Yep, yep. And that all started just because my friend got a guitar for Christmas, and he ended up playing. I want to say it's either Enter Sandman or Under the Bridge, one of those. He
Ah,
played the first. I'm like, what? That's cool. Let me try that. And then I went home and begged for a guitar.
beautiful, man. Always good to rap with you, and I can't wait for
Absolutely.
the show, man. Just a few days away now.
Is it? Oh yeah. Yes. Exactly. Yes.
I mean, we're under 2 weeks, so it's coming up quickly.
I know. Huh? And that's why I'm going to rehearsal right now.
Well, dude, drive safe. Always a blast to talk to you. I'll circle back with you guys. This all aired next weekend, and I'll for sure give you a big hug and kiss at the show.
Absolutely. Are you still recording? You want to stay on after you finish recording?
Yeah, I would just cut it all out.
Oh, okay. Did Joe talk to you about all of the guests and everything?
He mentioned, yeah, like Fieldy but that was the only
And
one.
Wes and Andy from Snot.
Oh, okay. So you can do
Yeah.
the head PE covers then?
Yeah. So we're going to do the Head PE cover with Wes and Fieldy, and then we're going to do 2 Corn songs.
Sick.
And then we're going to do No Conscience. I think we're going to add Andy to No Conscience.
Okay, cool. And then
I don't know if you remember that song from the record.
which corn songs are you doing?
Clown and Got the Life.
Oh, sick. Clown
So
UHJ.
Clown the Life.
Oh, that's gonna be
I'll
amazing,
send
man.
you I'll send you my learning demo. You want to hear that? I have
Yeah,
your
of
number,
course.
right?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Send it over. That's gonna be
Yeah,
amazing.
I'll text you. It's just my learning demo.
Yeah, yeah.
So don't judge too hard.
No, 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 of course. But it's fun. It's cool to see that process, see how it all works, See the homework you're
Well, yeah,
doing.
I mean, that's what I do. I don't know how normal people do it, but I always have to cover a song to learn it.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Well, killer man, great rapping with you, and I'll see you soon. And yeah, send me the practice.
Yeah. All right, cool. Thanks, man. You're
Drive
amazing.
drive safe.